If there's one truth we've all learned in the preparedness community, it's that herd mentality is a dangerous thing. The moment a crisis hits, whatever the masses consider standard issue becomes the first thing to evaporate from store shelves. We've seen it happen time and again with the ubiquitous 9mm Luger. For decades, it's been the default choice for law enforcement and armed citizens alike. But over the last 5 years, that popularity has become its own liability. The cartridge has become scarce, and the price per round no longer reflects the budget-friendly training tool it once was. What I'm seeing now is a deliberate, calculated shift, a trend I fully expect to gain significant momentum as we head into 2025. Discerning shooters are looking beyond the 9mm for an alternative that is, quite frankly, a more intelligent solution. This emerging cartridge offers superior magazine capacity, a more manageable recoil impulse for a wider range of shooters, and a robust supply chain for both factory ammunition and hand-loading components, a critical advantage for weathering the inevitable next ammo drought. The 9mm is still a capable round, no question, but it's a victim of its own success. When the supply chain fractured in 2020, 9mm ammunition vanished from shelves practically overnight, with prices soaring to 3 times their normal cost. Politically, its widespread military use makes it a constant, easy target for anti-gun legislators. Less common calibers, however, tend to fly under the political radar. This led preppers to ask a crucial question. Is there a pistol round that can deliver the terminal performance of a 9mm, but do everything else better? We're talking about a lighter carry weight, more rounds on board, softer recoil, and a more sustainable cost to feed. In early 2022, Federal Premium dropped an answer, the 30 Super Carry. Instead of going bigger, they went smarter, engineering a leaner cartridge with a diameter of 312 thousandths of an inch. To compensate for its smaller size, they pushed the chamber pressure to an impressive 50,000 pounds per square inch. The result is a 100-grain projectile screaming out of a 3.5-inch barrel at approximately 1,250 feet per second, putting its muzzle energy right on par with a standard 9mm. Ballistic gelatin tests show this round is a serious performer, achieving about 12 inches of penetration in bare gel and over 15 inches through heavy denim, with expansion blooming to nearly half an inch. That is exceptional terminal behavior. The recoil impulse is more of a quick, sharp crack than a slow push, which for most shooters translates directly to faster, more accurate follow-up shots. One of the most significant advantages of the 30 Super Carry is its slim design, which allows you to pack more rounds into a standard magazine. The firearms built for this cartridge highlight its real-world tactical strengths. Let's start with the blue-collar workhorse, the Hi-Point 309 5-carbine. This is a variant of their bulletproof 995 series chambered for 30 Super Carry, and you can find it for around $300 to $350. It features a 16.5-inch threaded barrel and delivers surprising accuracy, consistently printing 2-inch groups at 50 yards. That extra barrel length gives the cartridge a serious velocity boost. Federal's 100-grain HSD load gains an extra 150 feet per second, while Remington's 100-grain ball ammunition gets a jump of 235 feet per second, turning a potent pistol cartridge into a legitimate small game getter beyond 75 yards. Next, for the thinking man, there's the PD-10 by Avidity Arms. Crafted by the renowned firearms instructor Rob Pincus, this slim, single-stack pistol is heavily inspired by the 1911. It holds a full dozen rounds of 30 Super Carry and sells for about $625. This pistol is an absolute tack driver, capable of producing 3-inch groups at 15 yards with ease. For the mainstream, everyday carry crowd, we have the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus optics ready. Coming in at around $550, it ships ready to mount a red dot, includes tritium night sights, and features a clean, crisp flat-face trigger. In 30 Super Carry, this pistol holds 13+1 rounds with its flush-fit magazine, or a massive 16+1 with the extended mag, all in a package that weighs just under 20 ounces. You get the terminal performance of a duty gun with the handling of a .380 ACP. And for those with compromised hand strength, there is the Smith & Wesson Shield EZ. A crowd favorite for its easy-to-rack slide and intuitive grip safety, this pistol is a dependable and affordable choice at around $520. Chambered in 30 Super Carry, it offers a 10+1 capacity, a significant upgrade from the 8+1 capacity of the exact same gun in 9mm. Think about that from a family preparedness angle. A four-person family equipped with these guns has an extra 8 rounds on hand before anyone even reaches for a spare magazine. Now let's talk logistics, a primary concern for anyone prepping for the long haul. As of today, Federal lists 4 distinct loads for the 30 Super Carry. Their champion training ammunition features a 90-grain full metal jacket, with a box of 50 costing about $34, or roughly 67 cents per shot, right in line with brass-cased 9mm. For the hand loaders among us, Hodgdon has published data with over 50 tested recipes using bullet weights between 71 and 115 grains. Better yet, these projectiles share the same diameter as those used for the 32 H&R Magnum, the 32 ACP, and the 327 Federal Magnum, meaning bullet molds and components are already widely available. When it comes to bulk storage, the efficiency is undeniable. An ammo can that holds 2,400 rounds of 9mm will accommodate nearly 3,300 rounds of 30 Super Carry, and you'll save almost 1 full kilogram of weight in your bug-out bag. A larger can that fits 5,000 rounds of 9mm can store around 6,000 rounds of 30 Super Carry. That is a tangible victory for anyone managing space and weight. To truly leverage this platform, smart preppers are building redundant systems. Imagine this. An aging parent carries the Shield EZ for its soft recoil. You carry the Shield Plus for its capacity. At home, the Avidity Arms PD-10 stands ready, while the Hi-Point carbine provides a longer range option using the exact same ammunition. Some critics point out that law enforcement has yet to adopt this caliber. That's true, but let's not forget that police departments once swore by the 40 Smith & Wesson before modern bullet technology brought 9mm back to the forefront. Official adoption always lags behind innovation. If you're preparing for the worst, you can't afford to wait for a government agency's seal of approval. The 30 Super Carry performs reliably, hits hard, and runs flawlessly in quality firearms. It does all of this with less bulk, smoother recoil, and excellent performance with suppressors. Plus, since it's not a North Atlantic Treaty Organization standard round, it's far less likely to attract the ire of politicians. So what does this mean for the die-hard 9mm user? Don't abandon what works. Keep your Glock 19, your SIG P320, or whatever platform you trust. This isn't about replacing 9mm. It's about diversifying your arsenal with another high-performance option. Adding 30 Super Carry to your lineup is simply a sound strategic move. The next time you see a Shield Plus chambered in it at your local gun range, rent it. Run your drills. Get a feel for the recoil. Then ask yourself, are you clinging to the familiar, or are you making the most intelligent choice for your survival?